One of the problems the drivers have to contend with is visibility. Their visors get very dirty out on the track. Every 5 laps or so they'll need to give it a wipe to keep it clear with the back of their glove or their sleeve. Of course, when it gets really difficult to see, they can peel off one of the clear tear-off strips that cover the visor.
Fourth gear, third gear. The team will be watching this lap closely on their monitors. At split 1, he's up on his best. Sixth gear. And if I check how he compares with his previous best lap, he's up at split 2. That was a very heavy collision with the Armco. Let's hope they're all right. He's down at the first split. That was a bit of a scrape along the Armco. Third, fourth gear, fifth, sixth gear. That's down on his previous fastest lap over the second sector. Down into second.
The team will almost certainly use this stop to replace his front wing.
The team's been practicing this over and over again until it's perfect. Let's have a look at his practice time so far. He's already behind at the first split. That's intermediate 2, and he's slower than his best. Fourth gear, third gear. He's up after the first split. Up into sixth. This could be a fast one. He's up at the second split. Sensational! He's improving on his lap times. One thing we might see this year is drivers having problems with cramp. All the teams have followed Williams' lead from last year and positioned their drivers lower in the car, reclined further back with their feet raised up more. This looks like a slower lap. He's down at split 1. That's down on his previous fastest lap over the second sector. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Up into sixth. Third. Down into second. Fifth gear, fourth. He's up after the first split. Go! The small but enormously popular and hard-working Minardi team have been racing in Formula One since 1985, producing well-designed cars that, unfortunately, just couldn't compete with the bigger budgets of the major players. This year, they'll be using a redesigned Heart engine and have more money to play with, thanks to sponsorship brought by Ukyo Katayama and the revised Formula One constructors' financial benefits. Okay, let's have a look at the qualifying time so far. He's already behind his best time at intermediate 1. Fifth gear. Sixth gear. That's down on his previous fastest lap over the second sector. His time for the first sector is better, but he's still not as quick as the fastest qualifier. He's down at intermediate 2, but he's improved on his previous times. Fifth gear, up into 6th. 5th, 4th, down into 2nd. It's truly, Martin, that looked as if he just rubbed the wall there. He's already behind at split 1 and also down on his own previous best. Well, that's actually slower than his best qualifying lap today. Okay, let's have a look at the qualifying time so far. That's a better time over the first intermediate. He's down on the leader at split 2, but his time is quicker than his previous best. Down into second. Up into third. Fourth. Fifth gear. Up into sixth. Welcome to the Autodromo Enzo e Dino Ferrari, named in honour of the father and son who founded probably the most famous sports car manufacturers in the world, and home of the San Marino Grand Prix. This circuit is set in some of the most beautiful Italian countryside, and it's got perhaps the most passionate crowd of any in the Grand Prix calendar. However, since the introduction of the new chicanes for safety reasons, it's really become less of a driver's circuit. The drivers are lined up on the grid now, preparing themselves for the start. The red lights are beginning to come on. And it's go, go, go! They fly off the grid towards turn 1. Sarlo's taken him. Exceptional! He's managed to slip past. He's hit Rubens Barrichello. There must be an accident. The yellow flags are out. There's the all clear. The green flag's being waved. Into lap 2 now. He's closing the gap in front. He's definitely gaining. Let's see how they stand now. The race leader, Height's Harold Frenson. In second position, Williams number 1. In third place, Michael Schumacher. In fourth position, Gerhard Berger. In fifth, Eddie Irvine. What's happened? In sixth position, Jean Alesi. We're into the third lap of the race. He's closing the gap in front. He's just hit Mika Hakkinen. I think there's some kind of incident. I can see yellow flags. Now the course officials are waving green flags. That means all clear. The gap is increasing. Let's have a look at the race order lower down. 10th, Olivier Panis. 11th, Jarno Trulli. In 12th place, Nicola Larini. He's closing the gap. This young man really is a superlative driver. The gap is growing. We're at about half distance at this point. The top positions are: first, Height's Harold Frenson. In second, Williams number 1. In third, Michael Schumacher. Hang on! He's coming up from behind now. In fourth, Eddie Irvine. In fifth place, Gerhard Berger. In sixth, Giancarlo Fisichella. He's dropping back a bit. He's closing the gap in front. And the gap is closing. Let's have a look at the race order lower down. 7th, Jean Alesi. 8th, Ralph Schumacher. In 9th place, David Coulthard. He's dropping back a bit. He's been passed by Larini. Of course, as the laps go on, these little potential opportunities that are not really on become greater and greater in their minds. Sooner or later, someone's going to think, I can do it, have a lunge, and the chances are they won't be able to, and end up tangling with the car in front or even going into the barrier. And the gap is closing. The gap is growing. Race order. In first place, Heights Harold Frenson. Second, Williams number 1. In third, Michael Schumacher. In fourth, Eddie Irvine. In fifth place, Gerhard Berger. In 6th place, Giancarlo Fisichella. Only 3 laps to go. He's closing the gap. The gap is increasing. He's only got 2 laps to go. His lap time is quicker than the car he's chasing. Ten, Olivier Panis. 11, Nicola Larini. Hang on! He's definitely gaining. 12th, Jarno Trulli. The gap is growing. It's the last lap of the race. Superlative! He's closing the gap in front. Jarno Trulli has had a really meteoric rise through Formula 3 to Formula 1 in just 2 seasons. This is the chance he needs to build up his experience. He's been overtaken by Herbert. Let's look at the lap times now. He's down on the leader at split 1. Let's see how they stand now. The race leader, Heinz-Harald Frentzen. In second, Williams number 1. Third, Michael Schumacher. It's a win for Heinz-Harald Frentzen. I'm sure Frank Williams and the rest of the Williams team will be absolutely delighted with this win. In second place, Williams number 1. In third place, Michael Schumacher. Jarno Trulli. What's happened? He's had a